A delicious, rich dessert is the perfect ending to a wonderful evening. But you don't have to leave your own party to go bake a cake. Today, we're gonna be making my favorite dessert of all time, mini molten chocolate cakes. The great news is, you're not gonna have to spend a ton of time in the kitchen. We can pre-make a bunch of it. And I have a great trick for getting them on the table in a matter of minutes. All right, so the first thing we need to do is melt our chocolate. So we're gonna take 12 ounces. You want good dark stuff. Go for at least 70% cacao. We're gonna melt this in the microwave. You could also use a double boiler, but why not use the science of it? So just in 30-second blast, pop it in the microwave, give it a little stir, pop it back in the microwave until it's fully melted. Oh, also make sure this is super dry. Water is the enemy of chocolate, and even a drop can cause it to seize up. All right, so now we have our delicious melted chocolate. And while that's cooling, we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of butter, 3/4 cup white sugar. Just gonna mash this together. You want your butter to be room temperature. If you have a stand mixer, more power to you. So you just want it to be lighter in color and all incorporated and mushed together. We're gonna add our eggs one at a time, stirring after each one. Boop. That's a beautiful orange yolk. We're gonna add 4 eggs in total. This is originally a Nigella recipe. I've been making this since I was 19, and it was like the first fancy dessert I made to try to impress a boy. Next, we're gonna add a little vanilla, then just a 1/4 cup flour, plain AP flour. Fold that in until you have a nice, smooth batter. Once it looks about like that, we're ready to add our chocolate. Scrape that in there, and then just stir it all together. Now, you can actually do this days ahead of time and store the batter in the fridge until you're ready to make the cakes. It will get quite firm when you're storing it in the fridge, but that's okay. It'll be kind of like fudge-like, but just scrape it into the ramekins, pat it down, it'll bake up just fine. That is what we want. Take a sheet of parchment, take one of your ramekins, small side down, and just trace around. Do that a couple times. This will make 6 cakes. Cut out nice little circles. We want to go a little bit inside the pencil markings. We want our circle to be just a little bit smaller than the bottom of the ramekin. Then you're just going to take a stick of butter and be very generous with it. Take our parchment circle, zhuzh it down in there. You just scoop in your batter. Give it a little tap to even it out. These are great. So now we're gonna cook these baby cakes. We're not gonna bake them how you usually would. We're gonna cook these in the Instant Pot. If you've never used or heard of an Instant Pot before, which is very doubtful because they are all the rage, it's just a basic pressure cooker. It's tabletop, it's very safe, it's very easy to use, and that's why people love them. We're gonna cover our cakes with a little bit of foil just to keep condensation from dripping down on them. We're gonna outfit our pot with a nice little trivet. We're gonna add 2 cups of water, just enough really to bring it up to the base of the trivet. Set our cakes down in there. If you have more than 2, you can just stack them on top of each other. Then we're just gonna close our Instant Pot. It's a happy sound. Make sure that our valve is set to sealing. Press manual, and we're gonna adjust it to 7 small minutes. If you're using a chilled batter straight from the fridge, you're gonna wanna go for 8 minutes. All right, now you can just walk away. Let the pot do its thing. Boom. All right, open it up. Be careful not to burn yourself. Carefully, using the trivet, lift our cakes out. Oh yeah. That is exactly how you want those to look. If there's a little bit of moisture or shine, that's totally okay. Just peel off the paper and top with some juicy macerated strawberries. You could also do whipped cream. You could also do vanilla ice cream. You're just gonna want something to kind of complement and cut through the richness. So not only are these cakes super delicious and super comforting. They're really easy to make. They only require about 10 minutes at the most in the Instant Pot, and you can chill the batter beforehand, serve it warm to your guests. Everybody's gonna go home very happy. That is a fine way to end an evening.